Hi, I am Jackie Modern, a chemist at Momar's Research Laboratory in Atlanta, Georgia. I'm going to be demonstrating how to use the Quat Titration Kit and the Quat test strips to test solution strength for Sani plant. To begin, we are going to be utilizing the Quat Titration Kit, which I have right here. So for entryway sanitizing, Sani plant can be diluted in the range of 1 to 341 to 1 to 205, which correlates to 0.375 to 0.625 ounces per gallon. Based on these dilutions, the acceptable ppm range will be from 300 to 500 ppm, which will correlate to 6 to 10 drops using the 10 ml sample size. So to start, you're going to obtain a sample of the diluted Sani plant, which I have right here. And you're going to want to be sure that the solution is well mixed so that the sample gathered is representative of the entire solution. So using the provided syringe, you're going to add 1 ml of the sample to the vial and then fill the vial to the 10 ml mark with water. Then you're going to add 2 drops of complexing reagent and you're going to swirl to mix. Then you're going to add 3 drops of phenolphthalein indicator and you're going to swirl to mix. The sample will turn pink. As you can see. Next, you're going to add 1 drop of sulfuric acid, 0.5 normality, swirling after each drop until the sample turns colorless. And it took 2 drops. Next, you're going to add 2 drops of toluidine blue O indicator and you're going to swirl to mix. The sample will turn blue. Then you're going to add QAC DT 1 drop at a time while swirling. Count the number of drops until the sample color changes from blue to purple to pink, and you should expect to see about 6 to 10 drops. So it took 7 drops to be kind of a bluish purple. And then 8 drops, it's going to be purple, which is going to be 400 ppm, which is going to fall within your 300 to 500 ppm range. If the Quat ppm does fall outside of this range, then the dilution tip needs to be reassessed to bring the used solution into the appropriate range. Another way you're going to test the used solution concentration of Sani plant is using either the QT40 or the QC1001 test strips, which I have right here. The QT40 test strips are useful for testing 0 to 500 ppm ranges, and the QC1001 test strips are useful for testing 200 to 1500 ppm ranges. Using the QT40 test strips, tear off a strip and submerge it in the diluted solution. Using the chart on the side, you're going to compare the color of the strip with the corresponding ppm, and you're looking for a 400 ppm to 500 ppm range for the QT40s, and it falls right around the 400 ppm range, which also confirms our Quat Titration Kit. Alternatively, you can use the QC1001 test strips, and you would do exactly the same thing, tear off a strip and submerge it in the diluted solution. And then using the chart on the side, you're going to compare the color of the strip with corresponding ppm. For this one in particular, you'll be looking for 400 ppm coloration for entryway sanitization using Sani plant. Thank you for listening.